bitch. She's just mean. She's mean to everybody. She's electric. Every time she comes on screen, you're like, oh yeah, here comes that lady again. But I don't want to say it's one note, but it is. She's the big loud drum that comes into every scene.
Okay.
And it's a great drum. It's a great drum solo, but it's a big loud drum in every scene. I thought that Laurie Metcalf had it was nuance. Laurie Metcalf's character was this woman that everybody loved, but she couldn't connect with her daughter. And she was so mean to her daughter, but didn't try. And I'm like, that's life. That's real. That is. No, she clearly loved her and cared about her, but she just couldn't express it to her. And every time something came out of her mouth, it was negative towards her. Mm-hmm. But then everybody else around was like, your mother's an angel. Your mother's wonderful.
Okay.
And I'm like, oh, that's real. I've seen that in real life. I just wish she had won.
Okay. Best original song, Remember Me.
Good on. That's fine. Coco was good. Coco was good, but I didn't like any of the original songs. I thought they were all corny as fuck.
Best original music score, The Shape of Water again.
No, that makes sense. That was actually really good.
Best writing, adapted screenplay, Call Me By Your Name.
That one movie is troublesome for me. I get it. I get why people like it, but again, that was not for me. Romantic. It's about a dude that has an affair with a 17-year-old. I'm like, creepy, weird.
That's in this day and age too, really?
Wow.
Yeah,
but it happens in Europe, so even though the boy is American and the dude's American.
Yeah.
But whatevs. Okay, fine.
Best cinematographer, Roger Deakins.
Yeah. Blade Runner 2049.
Oh, okay. Blade Runner. And best animated feature film, Coco.
Coco. He a Mexican. Coco.
Okay. We got best original screenplay, Get Out, Jordan Peele, and that's the first African American or first black person win ever.
That's amazing to me that it took this long for that. I mean, there's so many black writers.
But see, you know why though? I mean, like we said, like if they had more categories for best picture, or best picture was, if you weren't competing against everything,
right? Then
I think they would have had one a long time ago. Because there's a lot of really good black comedies and
that's true
drama. Well, there's the good dramas and stuff too, but just I think a lot of them were comedies, and a lot of them, and comedies just they really win. They really don't win.
That's true. Because, if they did, Life would have gotten an Academy Award. Because the movie's funny.
Let's see. We don't care any of this stuff.
These are some of the categories you won't cut.
Yeah.
Production design.
Yeah, the stuff that they could have
sound mixing. What the fuck is that?
Now, that has to do with...
Oh, I know what it is, but who cares?
Yeah, right. Exactly.
Oh, yeah, those guns sounded real.
The Foley artists and all that stuff, right.
Those explosions sounded really real.
And yeah, the only other one that I wanted to talk about was the Kobe Bryant win for best animation short, and which is also another first black win.
True that, and it's amazing because that is actually also a category.
Now I actually saw.
You know what? I know. At least 3 people this past week told me that they watched the Oscars because Kobe was going to be on.
Really?
Yes. They would never care. But again, this is a thing about like the artistic elite versus the populists.
Yeah.
Like all of a sudden they're talking to people like, oh, Kobe's going to be, oh yeah, I'll watch that. I don't care about your little artsy movies, but I like Kobe. And I knew he was going to win, actually. I knew Kobe was going to win.
Did you?
Oh, yeah.
Really?
Yeah, 2 things.
Why?
One, this is L.A. It was L.A. people voting on something that they can give to Kobe Bryant. He's going to win it. And 2, he got the best composer and the best animator to do this thing,
Right.
And so I think that combination is just too much to resist.
Hmm.
And I haven't seen the whole thing, but I've seen the clips.
It's only 6 minutes.
No, I've only seen. I saw the animation. I thought it was beautiful, and John Williams is great. I just didn't get to see the whole thing. I just only got to see like something that somebody showed me in a trailer or like a promo clip.
Well, I watched it. I wasn't blown away by it, and I didn't watch any of the other things. I didn't watch its competition, so I don't know what it was up against. But just looking at it in a vacuum, in a bubble or whatever, I don't know if it was like Oscar, but like I said, I don't have anything to compare.
Well, the pictures are beautiful, and the music is John Williams.
It was good. So, I don't think it was bad, but it was 6 minutes.
Then you attach Kobe Bryant to it, and I think that combination.
I'm just like, I don't know. It's just kind of weird that you can do anything that's 6 minutes long and it gets an Academy Award.
Well, it's a short.
I know it is a short,
but it's like
short.
You could tell a story in 6 minutes. You could tell a story in 3 minutes.
You can. I mean, I'm just saying. Just saying. It's just like.
Well, I think it's impressive because I remember 2 years ago maybe Kobe said like, "Oh, I'm going to go into film production," and I remember thinking like, "You retiring and going into film?" Okay, Kobe. I guess you're rich. You can do whatever you want to. But his first thing out the box, he gets an Oscar.
Right.
So.
Well, that's what he was talking about too. Like on Jimmy Kimmel when he was being interviewed, he was like, "Okay, how do I take this and use this to propel me forward to the next thing? You know, how do I do that?"
I bet he'll be okay.
So, but yeah. But you know, there was a lot of kickback though too because of his past where he was accused of rape, the rape accusations.
But that also came with a lot of people because it was the Me Too,
thing, right?
Because they were like they didn't want there were some other people that they were like trying to blast.
But I don't really understand. Like, first of all, comparing him to Harvey Weinstein is wrong. and this is part of the problem that a lot of people we're not anti Me Too, but you do things that are problematic. Mm-hmm. And then you cause us to speak out against you, and it feels like to you, and it looks like on the surface that we're against Me Too because we're speaking. No, stop doing this shit. Stop equating Kobe Bryant in one accusation to Harvey Weinstein.
Right.
They're not comparable, you know. And because he was accused one time of something years ago, that should prevent him from ever get. That's literally. I read a whole article. This woman, that was her stance. He should not have been nominated.
Yeah, I'm over these.
That he's like Harvey Weinstein, and how do we kick Harvey Weinstein out and then recognize Kobe Bryant?
Oh my God!
Like they're the same person.
Oh my God! Okay, you know what, women? All right, maybe you don't have a rape in your past or rape accusation in your past, but you got something in your past, and some of your heroes have something in their past too. And if we start combing through every single thing that everybody's ever done, nobody deserves shit.
Or accused.
That's a big part of it too. Yeah, nobody deserves shit. Then nobody wins because everybody's dirty.
Yeah. So
just saying.
Just saying. I mean, I just found that like, oh my God, that's problematic. That's just wrong.
P.S. Back to Jordan Peele for just 1 second.
Okay.
You know I know him.
Okay.
Obviously. Because I know everybody. But I really do know him like from way back. Because Keegan-Michael Key, I used to be his understudy in Chicago. And I just know Jordan, we was part of the same community back in Chicago. And when I first met that nigga, he used to pretend like he didn't know me.
Oh.
I thought I didn't like him when I first met him. Cause I thought he was one of those, you know, there's some black dudes that like being the only black dude. And I thought he was one of those.
Really?
You know what I mean? Like there's some like, oh, I'm the black one, and like, you know, because when you're in a world that's predominantly white or white run, like comedy world, especially in the '90s, and it's like, oh, well, you're the black guy. Yeah. I felt like I felt like he enjoyed that position, and I'd come around and he'd be like, oh, what's your name again? I'm like, my name is Pip, nigga. You done met me 4 times. How many fucking Pips you know? You get me confused with another Pip? And I really did not like him. Then I moved here to L.A., and he was one of the nicest people when I first came. Hey, Pip, you moved out here, blah, blah, blah. He was so cool. So I am so happy that he won this.
Yeah.
And I'm happy that he won it for that script.
So what's the Shape of Water's article about the all the dildos and everything?
This is okay. So in The Shape of Water, the fish humanoid man has sex with the female woman.
Right. The man-made, the merman.
So he's actually a fish god of some sort. He's like some sort of god in Brazil. Anyway, you can't see genitalia on him, but apparently they say in the movie that his genitalia retracts and comes out.
Yeah.
So some artists on Etsy created what they thought his penis would look like.
Right.
And then made some, and they're selling them for $70.
Wow.
Then in honor of the
that's kind of genius because like they never showed anything, so they can't like holler copyright infringement. You know what I'm saying? Like it was imaginary. They never showed anything.
Right. Not to mention the beginning. One of the things that you learn, and I'm not spoiling anything about this movie because this happens a lot and it's been mentioned in a lot of articles. The female lead, before she meets the fish man, she masturbates every day, every morning in her bathtub.
Okay.
So this is a very fitting thing to go with that movie, a dildo.
Wow.
So, and after the movie won, they sold out.
Wow.
Now she's back ordered. The person's back ordered making these dildos.
Is it a woman that made these?
I think it is a woman that made these dildos.
That's really brilliant. Wow. Well, I'm not mad at her.
No.
Come on, get your money, girl.
No, I saw it.
Wow.
I don't.
Yeah.
That would not be going in me.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to look it up after this. I haven't seen it. I'm curious now, though. Oh my God! So they got Shape of Water dildos, and wow, that's interesting.
Maybe they'll come out with other like Oscar like merchandising things like Get Out tea sets. Ladybird car door lockers. Get your Get Out tea set.
Well, let's get on TV now. Netflix has a lot of stuff coming out this year, and I have a list here of all of their original programming and stuff for like that's coming out in second seasons and whatnot. We're gonna just go through it real quick, and I've seen a lot of this stuff, and a lot of it I haven't seen either. The End of the Fucking World season 1 was released on January 5th. I have not seen that.
I've seen the first couple of episodes, maybe first 4.
What do you think of it?
It's okay. This creepy weird kids, and they're I like the kids, but I'm kind of interested to see the more of their journey.
Well, I'm planning on watching it. The description of it is a budding teen psychopath and a rebel hungry for adventure embarks on a star-crossed road trip in this darkly comic series based on a graphic novel. So yeah, I'm interested.
Yeah, he's crazy. He wants to kill her. She's crazy.
Yeah.
And she'll just do anything.
Have you checked out the Kathy Bates vehicle, Disjointed?
I don't like it.
I don't like it either. I watched it too.
I can't believe that they gave it the second season or part 2 or whatever they did. I can't believe it because I just thought it was terrible.
Yeah.
I didn't laugh once.
I don't know if I thought it was terrible, but it definitely did not grab me. It was
it's
not
a comedy.
Into me.
I didn't laugh once.
Yeah, I didn't laugh either. But you know what though?
I was high.
Sometimes I watch comedies that don't keep me in stitches just because I think first of all, just like the Oscars with television, we don't have a lot of categories for things, and a lot of times things fall under comedy. That's not really always comedy, but it's a half an hour and it's not a drama, so it's comedy by default, a sitcom. You know what I mean?
I don't always need a laugh out loud moment. There's different kinds of laughs. I didn't have any.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
I wouldn't even amuse.
There's stuff that I watch sometimes that it's not really. It's just
I wouldn't even amuse. And I thought honestly, if I'm really being honest, I thought it was below Kathy Bates. I watching her character. I'm kind of like, you better than this.
Have you ever seen her do comedy before?
Yeah, I saw the
Fried
one
Green Tomatoes or something. Or?
Yeah, well, I saw her in that Adam Sandler movie where she's his mom. The football movie.
Okay, yeah.
So,
the Waterboy.
Waterboy, and I
Bobby
thought
Boucher.
Oh, she's good in that.
Okay. The next on the list is my next guest needs no introduction with David Letterman. This is his new talk show.
Right.
For Netflix. I have not checked it out yet.
I've seen it. There's only 6 episodes. They've only aired 3.
Yeah. Then what'd you think of it?
I saw the Obama one,
Mm-hmm.
and I only watched it because of Obama. And then I was like, it was cool. It was fine. I never was a huge Letterman fan personally.
Right. I
like David Letterman. I like Stupid Petrix.
But if you like David Letterman, you'll probably like this.
Yeah, I guess so. I mean, it really is. It's not his old shtick. It really is just a basic conversation with somebody.
Yeah, it's just a one-on-one with David Letterman. Sit down, talk, whatever. It's pretty straightforward. Probably it would determine the guest whether you like each episode or not more than anything else.
I think so.
If you're interested in that particular guest.
Well, I love obviously Obama, but let me tell you the problem that I had with it is, and even in the description, how they describe David Letterman as TV legend, which he is, David Letterman. But then it sort of becomes about not only the guest, but David Letterman being back.
Okay.
And I'm like, it should be about the guest. That's why you watch an interview for the guests.
Yeah. Grace and Frankie season 4. I'm not into this at all.
I stopped season 1.
Okay. That came out January 19th. One Day at a Time, the second season came out on January 26th. I watched several episodes of the first season, and we've talked about this on the show before. I wasn't feeling it for 2 reasons. The one reason we talked about was the fact that it loses something, right? The fact that the concept is no longer fresh. And it doesn't translate into this current environment as far as I'm concerned. To rectify that, they've tried to make it very topic heavy with a lot of social issues and things like that and feminism and all that. And I don't have a problem with the show tackling issues. I have a problem with being preached to.
Right.
When I'm there to be entertained. And if you're preaching to me and I'm not entertained, then I'm done with you.